The president is lashing out after he says the comedian's jokes at the White House Correspondents' Dinner went too far. Plus, there's no surprise here. You know that new superhero movie that came out this weekend? Well, it flew in and smashed box office records. And I absolutely love this inspiring story of the one-handed linebacker who made history in the NFL draft. Hello, and thank you for joining me. From Maine and Gervais, I'm Kimberlei Davis. I hope that you're well this Monday. Don't forget to visit the contest page on abccolumbia.com and send us a photo of your mother for a chance for her to win Zoom teeth whitening, courtesy of Vista Smiles. Those trending headlines, celebrity birthdays, and your moment in history are all coming up next, today, Monday, April 30th. We begin with all that reaction to the White House Correspondents' Dinner. President Trump blasting comedian Michelle Wolf for her speech. She's being accused of crossing the line with personal shots at members of the president's team. ABC's senior White House correspondent Cecilia Vega has more. Hello, Cecilia.
Washington's annual black tie celebration of the First Amendment this morning under fire. In the spotlight, comedian Michelle Wolf, accused of crossing the line. Press Secretary Sarah Sanders right there on stage, not laughing.
I actually really like Sarah. I think she's very resourceful. Like, she burns facts, and then she uses that ash to create a perfect smoky eye. Like, maybe she's born with it, maybe it's lies.
In the audience, counselor to the president Kellyanne Conway, stone-faced.
All she does is lie. If you don't give her a platform, she has nowhere to lie. It's like that old saying, if a tree falls in the woods, how do we get Kellyanne under that tree? I'm not suggesting she gets hurt, just stuck. Stuck under a tree.
The backlash was fierce.
What happened last night was an atrocity.
Last night was over the line.
President Trump skipped the night once again, weighing in on Twitter, calling the night a big, boring bust, saying the so-called comedian really bombed. He offered his own counter-programming instead. In a Michigan campaign rally, he vented about everything from Democrats to immigration for an unfiltered hour and 15 minutes straight.
Is this better than that phony Washington White House Correspondents' Dinner? Is this more fun?
Now to that record-breaking weekend at the box office. Avengers: Infinity War blew past the competition with an eye-popping opening, setting new records at home and overseas. Diane Masadou is here with details.
Avengers: Infinity War is smashing box office records, earning $630 million globally in its opening weekend, the highest of all time. The 19th film in the Avengers franchise brings together some of the biggest heroes in the Marvel Universe, from Iron Man to Black Widow to Black Panther, all uniting across their respective galaxies to defeat Thanos, the ultra-villain searching to find the Infinity Stones.
But this does put a smile on my face.
And now, Black Panther, the third highest grossing movie of all time domestically, is climbing the box office charts again, experts say, thanks to Infinity War.
I think Infinity War owes some degree of its success to Black Panther, but really it's a movie that stands on the shoulders of so many of the other previous Marvel titles. Now the number to watch is whether this movie will go from the biggest opening all time to the biggest movie of all time.
We're back now with that story that will inspire you this Monday. An athlete who has one hand, not letting anything hold him back. Cameras were rolling as Shaquem Griffin got the call that the Seattle Seahawks were drafting him. TJ Holmes is here with his incredible story. Hey, TJ.
The Seattle Seahawks select Shaquem Griffin, linebacker.
One of the most inspiring stories in all of football is going pro. 22-year-old Shaquem Griffin is the first player in modern NFL history with one hand to be drafted into the league.
I couldn't breathe. I didn't know what to say.
To make things even sweeter, Griffin now joins his twin brother, Shaquille, on the Seattle Seahawks.
That was a phone call I've been waiting my entire life.
But his road hasn't been easy. A congenital birth defect led to a hand amputation when he was just 4 years old.
First thing I thought growing up, what people are going to say.
how he's going to be able to handle that as a little kid.
Let's go!
His power and determination and talent were always on full display. A high school football star who went on to be named Conference Defensive Player of the Year while at the University of Central Florida. But initially, he wasn't invited to work out for NFL teams at the annual combine.
Shaquem.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it's John Schneider calling, buddy. How you doing?
I can't even breathe right now.
Yeah, it's a dream come true for us too, buddy. We're happy to have you, man.
He eventually got an invitation and put on a show at the NFL Combine. Impressive as he lifted weights with a prosthetic hand and ran faster than any linebacker in 15 years. And he's already inspiring others who can relate to his challenges.
Can't wait to cheer you on in the NFL. Good luck!
On this day in 1789, the country's first president, George Washington, was inaugurated. Happy birthday if you're celebrating today. You share the day with Wonder Woman actress Gal Gadot. She's 33. Big Bang Theory actor Johnny Galecki is 43, and NBA Hall of Famer Isaiah Thomas is 57. If you haven't done so already, help us welcome Curtis Wilson to ABC Columbia. You can watch Curtis weekdays on Good Morning Columbia beginning at 5 a.m. Well, that's our time for today. You've been watching What's Trending. The news continues online at abccolumbia.com, on our mobile app, and on the news at 6 and 11. I'm Kimberlei Davis. Be kind to each other. Make it a terrific Monday, and thanks for watching.